Hi everyone, welcome to my Alpha 7 Media channel. I haven't been putting much content up on this one, guys. Sorry, please forgive me, because I've been on my primary channel, Dash. So I'll put a link below just so you guys know I have two channels, because if anything happens to one, you can still see my content. Because I had a prior channel called Noble Scribe, and they decided, the thought police decided to censor me because I was keeping it too real for this fake world. So I'm going to do a quick vid on Cayenne Pepper because I love doing holistic vids, and I always like to leave stuff on this channel too for, taking care of yourself naturally. And a lot of people don't know all of the hidden gems behind Cayenne Pepper, and by many amazing naturopaths in the past, and herbalists, and a doctor here, Dr. Schultz, has even been quoted saying, if you master only one herb in your life, master Cayenne Pepper. It is more powerful than any other. So that's why I'm so passionate about using herbs. I've been putting stuff up on my eBay, on Dash. I have a Dash eBay store, guys. So I use all medicinal stuff. I just made, look at this cute little box. You like it? You guys need to get away from all the fake perfumes and stuff, guys. I made my own essential oil, cannabis-infused blends, all medicinal. And I always like to back up what I talk about. And at home, you need to have one of these. This can do so much. It says right here, it can stop a heart attack fast. If people have the onset of that. I mean, this research goes back millennia in Chinese medicine, in Hindu medicine. So if people have a problem with that, what came first, the ancient medicine or the modern chemical system, okay, which has been connected to people being really sick, really toxic, having issues that they tell you are irreparable or terminal and everything else. Like, really, after they bring you on the freaking dog and pony show, after they're done with you, and they extrapolate all they can out of your insurance. So this is just good knowledge to have, because in the Book of Jubilees there's a lot of ancient texts. I love referencing the Old Testament and the ancient Hebrew scriptures, because Noah, we all know about Noah and the ark. Well, he was given knowledge of healing by herbs. And this is, so there's a clean way and an unclean way. There's a right, there's a wrong. There's a left-hand path, right-hand path. And when we deal with righteousness, we deal with the right hand. It's, walking that straight line, but there's the wrong way and a right way. So, right here it tells you by, this was uploaded 2010, Keith M. Henry, ND. Let me just read a little bit for you, because there's so many articles, guys. I mean, you can literally stop a wound from gushing out bleeding if you just have that. It's a great first aid herb too. So it tells you famed healers such as Dr. John Christopher, ND, and Dr. Richard Schultz, ND, sang the praises of Cayenne Pepper. For instance, Dr. John Christopher declared, in 35 years of practice and working with the people and teaching, I have never on house calls lost one heart attack patient. And the reason is, whenever I go in, if they are still breathing, I pour down them a cup of cayenne tea, a teaspoon of cayenne in a cup of hot water, and within minutes they are up and around. It should be noted that these men and many other healings like them were speaking from personal experience and not speculation when referring to this powerful plant. So what are the best practices in using cayenne pepper based upon the voice and experiences of those that have actually used it? First, the cayenne pepper must be at least 90,000 heat units to be able to stop a heart attack. If the cayenne is at least 90,000 heat units and the person is still conscious, the recommendation is to mix 1 teaspoon of cayenne powder in a glass of warm water. This is essentially a cayenne tea, and give it to the person to drink. If the person is unconscious, then the recommendation is to use a cayenne tincture or extract, again of at least 90,000 HU, and put a couple of full droppers underneath their tongue. full strength, as noted above by Dr. Christopher. In 35 years of practice, he never lost even one heart attack case if the person was still breathing when he arrived, and he attributed this to the prudent use of cayenne pepper. Other uses of cayenne pepper. One of the most profitable uses of cayenne pepper is as a catalyst in other herbal combinations. As a general rule, it should be added to almost all herbal combinations with the expectation of those classified as nervines. Combinations made specifically for nerve issues. Because it has a stimulating effect upon the body, it speeds the circulation, thereby causing it to enhance digestion as well as absorption. Therefore, it can enhance or increase the effectiveness of practically any herbal formula. That's amazing, guys. I'm using that in some of my formulations coming up. It's really great in Solvay's. In fact, it is often used this way in formulas for arthritis, various female complaints, infections, heart or circulatory issues, laxatives, diuretics, ulcers, and thyroid issues. Cayenne has at least 26 different nutrients. It contains minerals such as zinc, selenium, calcium, and magnesium. It also contains vitamins such as vitamin A and C. Additionally, it boasts both crude fiber and dietary fiber, as well as carbohydrates. Cayenne certainly appears to be God's nitroglycerin when it comes to heart attacks, and one would be unwise to leave home without it. And the source is Nutritional Herbology, Mark Pedersen, Revised and Expanded Edition. Isn't that amazing, guys? Oops, sorry. Lost it. Where did I go, Cayenne? But yeah, you see how it's so great. I guess I'm supposed to go back here. I didn't mean to close it out because I had all the great memes here. But I mean, you see all the different. So I'll put these two links. I'll put this because look, link. This is a great reference. It's called Curing with Cayenne. So he really goes into it about the different doses and all that. But you just see how the Most High already had medicine for us. And, you know, this is the stuff that they don't want you to know. I'm trying to bring it up for you guys. But of course the Zoom doesn't want to work. Ugh. He's a medical herbalist. That's interesting. So yeah, it doesn't want to zoom up. This is fresh. I'm having some technical difficulties, so I'm going to make this short. But there's books on it. It's called Curing with Cayenne by Sam Beiser. Left for Dead by Dick Quinn. But yeah, great for bleeding too. So if somebody you know gets stabbed, I mean, not to be morbid, we're living in some crazy times. People, you hear about, you know, what's going to happen if the grid shuts down. What's going to happen? I mean, I heard people that were calling for 911 recently. They're like even questioning if there's even a system even still up anymore because they called 911 and they got put on hold. They got put on hold a few weeks ago. This was 3 weeks ago. They had a personal emergency. So we need to rely on what the so-called pioneers were doing. I've been watching great pioneer videos, guys. You should see how they were living in like the 30s. They were making their own acorn flour and stuff. Way different. Everybody got too soft. This culture is a soft culture. You tell people they can do stuff like this, they're like, oh no, I need my soma, you know, because we're in a fake, brave new world society. It's like, calm the hell down. The Most High knew what he was doing when he created Adam and Eve. Did he not? Did he not put them in a garden? They didn't have pills and potions, guys. We got to think. We got to get back to nature. It's crazy. It's great for cramping, varicose veins. Look at all the products out there with all the atrocious side effects, right? Look at all this stuff. Constipation. Most people are totally constipated. The whole beer belly thing is a myth. How is beer going to do all that? It looks like a damn solid goiter. It's actually their colon is so impacted, it literally prolapsed. That's a prolapsed colon. Because people are eating foods that are not foods. They're food products or food-like products. And it doesn't digest in their body, guys. It's so horrible. So this is great. And if somebody's bleeding, if you cut yourself, you know how it's like bleeding so much, you put that. I have a couple of that in my bug out bag. In my first, I have a few medical kits, learning how to do stitches and all that, you know, light procedures, just to learn what to do in the event of an emergency situation. I like to know how to help myself or someone near and dear to me by seeing someone in trouble. So I'll put these links up. Curing with Cayenne. It can take care of wounds. I put some in a glass of distilled water when I was having heart issues. If you're having a panic attack, if your heart is hurting, if you're having arrhythmias, if you're having pain issues, this will take care of pain. I had excruciating migraines. I've had so many different things happen, just like the rest of us, you know. I'm not immune to all the different attacks being put on humanity. So I've had to learn how to do this stuff because the medical system was killing me. I was getting poisoned. I wasn't getting answers. I was getting just a runaround. And then I realized all the madness and deception in that whole field, and bringing people back. Like, let's fall the hell back and go back to what's natural, what they would call savage, right? Anybody who is indigenous and wants to live with the land, they call savage. And the so-called civilized people are the freaking synthetic freaks who need chemicals and soma every day to function, and can't, and forgot that the Most High, their creator, made it way simpler than that for you to take care of your body. You don't need all of these appointments and all of these scripts for you to work correctly. So this is a lot of stuff that is being suppressed. So I'm doing different clips because these are great references that I've been allocating for the past 8 years. So I don't want it to be lost. I mean, it's great that it's empowered my life so much, but I want it to help other people too, because people are being lied to, and they're getting sicker by the day. And I've had family members who've died needlessly by being poisoned by the medical system, by being given false diagnosis and being told they had no hope, when if they at least gave some of this stuff a chance, they'd still be here today. I guarantee that. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't checked me out on Diadash, I'll put the link below. Please do. I have an eBay store called Diadash. So like I said, I have 2 channels in case I get censored on one, because especially topics like this, when we're talking about really self-governing people, you know, the real American way, you really get a lot of pushback and you get censored big time by the so-called thought police, okay? So I try to say what I gotta say, exercise my First Amendment rights, and still be wise enough, right, not to let them try to prevent this information from getting to the people who need it the most. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon.